Hi, my name's Kevin and I'm going to show you some technology that will allow you to actually mount this in an ambulance, fire engine, mobile truck, any mobile platform where you need to mount a laptop. So it's all the rage these days with having a mobile office and being able to connect online or back to the office network, but having a fully operational computer. Now the important thing is obviously you need a mount system, because without a mount system that's sitting on the front seat and you break, that laptop is going to go flying and possibly cause a lot of damage. So it's pretty important to have a mount system, and we have a number of mount systems that we can offer, and I want to show you two very innovative systems that have huge range of options and so forth. So this is the first one, and as you can see it looks a little bit like a bit of a spider here, but in actual fact that's only because the legs have been cut in place and actually bent. So what we actually have are, as I say, 3 legs. When they ship to you, they'll ship as 3 flat long pipe legs. Now the plastic coating is actually just that, so it's actually a solid aluminium tube here that you would bend into position and also cut to the length that best suits your situation. And just to give it a nice decorative finish, we've got it enclosed here in this spring-loaded plastic shrouding. So essentially what you're going to have is 3 lengths, and you're going to decide how you're going to mount it. Now these mounting pieces here, if you can see from over there, actually just mount with some Allen keys on the bottom, and so that would just go obviously straight in there, tighten it up. Now these would mount either to the special holes that you might place in the base of the vehicle, or actually on the runners for the seat. So you could actually just unbolt those, put it through this hole here, and then just position and swivel it in place. So relatively simple without sort of compromising the internal integrity of the vehicle. And obviously, as you can see here, this one here is obviously a lot longer, this one here is, these two here are shorter, and obviously just switch them into place. So that's the first leg combination you have. Now the second one here is this base plate here. As you can see, it's pretty weighty and solid actually, so ideal for trucks and very heavy duty vehicles. Just take the little clamp off there. So in this particular situation here, obviously 4 holes, and they would need to go into the base of the floor. Now we have this pipe here, so this is the first stage of actually connecting this to the top here. And we've got a number of fittings that would actually allow you to, it actually locks this in place, so this is not going to turn. Okay, so we've got a number of fittings for that, because what we're going to do eventually is, eventually you would have this sitting here. So that's going to be permanently attached. In fact, it's going to be going this way, because we're going to have a locking nut in here. It's going to be permanently attached. And so now, on this piece here, this is where we're going to have our laptop base. It's going to fit in here, and you're now going to be able to swivel and angle it in any position. Now this here actually has a locking mechanism, and it's got a ball joint, and you can actually see the ball joint here, so it's permanently onto here. Now the construction is plastic, so it's an industrial grade plastic. This whole product range is coming with a lifetime warranty, so it's going to outlast any truck or vehicle that you ever own. This here is all cast aluminium, so it's heavy duty, it's not going to break, it's not cheap plastic. And of course, as I said before, this is all aluminium pipe. And of course, if you mount it into a vehicle and then you swap your vehicle out at the end of a lease period, and so you get another design, it's actually not too difficult to refit this to another vehicle. So let's assume now that we've got it all in place and you're going to mount that in here. And I'm just going to ask Warwick now to give me a hand here. And so what we're going to do is actually show you how simple it is actually to place this laptop on the mount. Now we've got a small cradle bar bay just in the back of it here, and so it's simply pull it out, And I've gone too far. So I've just caught on the little catches. I'm going to do that again a little bit more gently. And now that's perfectly locked in place. So I can actually even hold this up and down, upside down. So that's going to lock into place. Now you can see on the side here we've got two catches, height adjustable, so you can actually secure this in place according to the model that you would have in the thickness, and obviously the same on that. Now we have a range of these fittings, but these are the standard ones and probably the ones that are most likely that you would order. Now one thing, notice that you can't close the lid once it's in that position. Now if you wanted to close the lid, you'd have to do this. So let's just do that again, Warwick, and let's I'll pull it open and you close the lid on the laptop. And here we are. So now we have a tablet. If this was a tablet surface, all ready to go. Or if you were travelling and you didn't want the lid of the vehicle. So if you're going over some very rough terrain, you probably wouldn't want to keep the hinge or the lid of the laptop open, because it's going to really stress the back of the hinge of your laptop. But this is perfect for the new touch tablets that are now coming onto the market, such items as your iPods or iPads at least, so to speak. And so this would then, as I explained earlier, would be mounted on there, and this ball plate here is actually this one here. So that's now just actually going to, we'll unscrew on those four pieces and we'll go straight on. Now you notice, I mean, this laptop, you know, is perfectly secure in here. So this is one of the beauties of this particular product range. So there's essentially two models we're offering. This base and our Spider. So really can accommodate for any laptop mounting situation that you can probably think of. Now, and it's also just one of an extensive range of mounting situations, but this is what we find people regularly asking us for now, is a system to mount their laptop in their vehicle, and we're pleased to say that we've got a very affordable range that is shipping and available. Thanks for watching and hope to hear from you.